Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. In the last episode, we finished all of our missions for Yule, like I promised, but we also gained a new form for one of our familiars, the final form for Grima, a Petramander. It's resistant to 3 different types of familiar, which is pretty cool, although it's weak to physical, that's not that bad. But other than that, in episode 24, we learned that although we did get all the power stones for Mornstar is actually too small for the stones themselves, and we have no way of actually putting all those stones into Mornstar at the moment. But we were told to try and find the next great sage, Kulan, but apparently Kulan has went missing with her kingdom of Xanadu for quite a long time. But someone from Xanadu apparently knows that she's still alive, although she is a ghost, the person that told us. Kulan is apparently still alive somewhere, and where our marker is pointing to is Perdita, which is our next story in our chapter. So, with that, let's actually head into Perdita, and there's actually not an instant cutscene for once when we first walk into a place. So, let's go say hi to the Xanaduvian guard in the front here, because he's been blocking us from actually going inside here, and that's the reason why you actually can't go inside Perdita. You can actually walk up to the town and go right to, like, the front area where he's standing, but you can't do anything else, because you actually needed a special medal that allowed you to gain access to Perdita, which makes sense, honestly, but it's pretty cool, though. You can't just walk right in early in the game, so honestly, it saves you from kind of like cheating your way through, because you're not supposed to be here yet, honestly, and that's the whole point. But let's see here. Who goes there? I see, you are not from these parts. How very observant of you. Listen, we'd love to stay and chat, but we've got things to do. This town has been blessed by higher power. I cannot allow the likes of you to disturb the tranquility of such a sacred place. Gee, sorry, mister. We didn't know we were not here to disturb anything. Talk about a warm, fleeting welcome. This miserable so-and-so would go do it with some lessons of hospitality, my dear old man. Cease your senseless witterings. I will not let you pass. Begone, I have important matters to attend to. The secret ceremony is about to begin, and Queen Kulan will not be kept waiting. Hang on. Did you just say Queen Kulan? It's her we're after. Just as I thought, you did intend to harm our queen. Well, you shall not do so while I draw breath. No, you've got it all wrong, mister. We just want to speak to her. Yeah, we got her Medal of Valor, which lets us come in here. Somebody told us she was still alive. The person who gave us this medal. But how? Tell me, where did you find this? We met a lady in Hamlin. She was wearing armor just like yours. Can it be? Is she here now? No, she said she wouldn't travel north, I reckon. She had enough on her plate already, what with her being dead and all. But this, can it be true? Can she really be gone? It seems all friendly, and that mystery woman might have some history. I feared, she had not escaped. But I cannot allow my feelings to come before my duty. Tell me, what business do you have with the Queen? There's something we need to ask her. I see. Well, I will let you pass, but I am afraid you may be out of luck. What? You mean we can't go see Queen Kulan? I fear she will have no time for you now. Did I not say that she is preparing to preside over the sacred ceremony? For the time being, take a look around the town, and see how it has blossomed since receiving the blessing of the Queen of the Heavens. Okay, and I believe we get the cutscene now, so BRB. Okay, Perdita, the Lost Land. And one of the final areas we get to go to in this game. So this is one of the I think this is actually the final town of the game. So we're finally in the final area, technically. We still have the Ivory Tower, the Iron Wyvern, and a couple other areas. But for the most part, we're actually at the final town of the game, because this is the final, main area that you can actually walk around with a bunch of citizens in there. So, honestly, it's just cool to see this. So, let's make our way towards the star and see what's going on inside this building over here, since apparently this place is important. So, let's make our way and see what's going on. It seems like Kulan is in Perdita. Ask the locals for more information. Okay, let's talk to this lady. Hello. What's going on?
Aye, that guard. What is he thinking? Why has he let in more outsiders? First there was that giant man and now children.
Excuse me, ma'am? We're looking for Queen Kulan. The guard said she was somewhere around here.
So you have to come to receive her blessing.
Here we go for the begin. What's all this about sacred ceremonies and blooming blessings?
Okay, you come to Perdita, yet you know nothing of the blessings. Look deep into the eyes of the people here. See how we are blessed. Oh, we've seen them all right. Those people aren't blessed, they're...
broken-hearted. Seems like some blessings aren't worth counting.
Okay, what did they mean? What did the man say, Yaya? Our hearts, they're broken? Pay no attention, Carino. The blessings we have received have lifted the fear from our hearts. Do you know how many towns in this land have been wiped out from the map by Dark Djinn?
But you can't just give in. You have to stand up to Shadar.
Let me take a look at you, Nino. And you are a wizard, are you not? How can you know what it is to have no magic? No power, nothing but fear in your heart.
But ma'am, you can't let your heart be broken just because it stops you from feeling afraid.
He's right. What's the point of being a blessing like that? You may as well have your heart broken by Shadar. Nina Carino, it's nearly time for the ceremony to begin. It is finally time for you to join us. It's time for you to be blessed. I am ready, Yaya. Then let us go. We cannot keep Queen Kulan waiting.
That is weird. Well, that's kind of weird. So the ceremonies break people's hearts, then, maybe? Is based on what I'm getting from that. But let's see here.
I'm not sure Queen Kulan's going to be much of help, you know.
Not if she's been the one handing out these so-called blessings. But if we don't do something, that little girl will end up like everybody else. We have to go after them. Yeah, we definitely do. Okay, so you want to make sure you save before this because of the fact that there is actually a boss fight right around the corner. So make sure you save here if you're following along. So let's do this. Let's go see what's going on with Queen Kulan. And I believe there is a cutscene here, so BRB.
There, Nina. It will be over soon. There's a good girl, Carino.
Yeah.
May we begin the ceremony?
Everything is in order, Queen Kulan.
It's her.
The Queen of the Heavens.
We found Kulan.
And yes, we have. We finally found Kulan, but she looks terrifying. And she also very much looks like she's closed-hearted if you looked at her eyes. It's just like how Swain's were and everyone else we've seen that has been closed-hearted. So it looks like we do indeed have a nightmare on our hands. And that's why I said make sure you save before this, because we're about to have a nice little nightmare on our hands, and it's actually pretty dangerous. Because once you get after Cerberus, like, Cerberus is your, last chance at being ready for boss fights. And if you're not ready from there, every other boss fight's gonna be hard from there on out. So you want to make sure that you've been training and everything. So, let's see here. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Get a load of lies, will you? They're all weird.
Jeepers, she's broken-hearted.
Shadar must have done this when he attacked Xanadu.
So now we know why she's been up to no good. Handling out these so-called blessings.
But if we don't do something, Nina will end up broken-hearted too. No, let me go.
What's the matter, my child?
I don't want to be blessed. I don't need it. I don't want to be broken-hearted. Everyone is wrong. Nina, how dare you say such things in the presence of Queen Kulan?
The child refuses my blessings.
Then she leaves me no choice. For the benefit of this misguided girl, a special ceremony is required. And what do you mean to do with her? What's happening?
And here we go, I'll be right back.
Whoa. That's not good. It's a flipping nightmare! What are you gonna do with the poor dab?
Nina's in danger. We've gotta save her. Come on, everybody. Right.
And here we go, the fourth nightmare of the game. The second to last one, too, because although we're getting really close to the end of the game, we still actually have one more nightmare after this. But here we go, the Void of Love. But let's see here, so we need to figure out what we want to do here. I don't remember what the weaknesses of this specific one is, but I do remember it having a lot of major magical attacks. So we do want to be careful, so the best thing we can do here is just try and do as many hits as possible. Uh-oh, Cruel Rain is an attack. Uh-oh, I'm not going to get the... Yeah, I didn't get the evasion off, so might as well try and defend with Oliver since he has more defense and magical resistance than everyone else. Oh, that's why. It was this one. This is the reason why this one was hard. It's the poison nightmare. I remember it now. Okay, so I remember why this one is hard now. Okay, so we need to actually try and get rid of her as quick as possible, since she's going to be draining our mana from our allies because of the fact that they're taking constant damage. Tell our allies to defend. It doesn't look like we're going to get it off, so I might as well just back off back into Oliver. 60 damage isn't something I worry about, but my allies do need to, so we do need to be careful with them. I'm going to try and heal my allies before getting myself healed here. Okay, let's see here. I think we should probably go for one of our healing items. This is the first time we've ever actually had to use one of these. Okay, so let's see here. I think we got a Great Sage's Secret. We also have some other things. Let's do the Sprite Dew. I think Sprite Dew should be fine. 200 HP for everybody. Let's tell our allies to attack. That's a attack. Let's make sure we're ready for that. It's Pitch Black. I don't know what this one does. Maybe it does blindness if I remember. Okay, yeah, that's why this boss is dangerous. Okay, I remember it now. So the problem with this boss is it has multiple full party hitting attacks. And that's the reason why you need to be very careful around this one in specific. Okay, let's get rid of all the poison. Okay, now we can go back to attacking it. Okay, I keep messing that up and I don't know why. Well, as long as my allies are getting the evades in, I need to time that better. I don't know the timing on that yet, and I don't know why I keep messing it up. Okay, well, looks like everyone's pretty decent in where they are right now, other than Esther. I'll tell Esther to heal herself, since she's getting close to dying right now, so I'll try and defend our team as much as I can. Okay, he's going for Pitch Black, so we need to make sure to defend and get ready for that. Okay, here comes Pitch Black. That's a full attack, but also blindness. So we do need to be careful. Okay, so far so good. Heal up Esther, since she's going down right now. She gets a big ol' heal, because everyone healed her. Okay, not bad. Okay, now we can go back in. Okay, I think I know the timing now, so I shouldn't be too bad here. Oh, we canceled him. Perfect, and got our chance. Okay, this is perfect. Everyone go in. This is the most damage we can do now. Ooh, give me that. Yoink, give me an inner strength. I'm going to use that for some nice increasing to our attack stat, which is really good. Okay, just go in for as many attacks as we possibly can here. Just try and do as much as we can, since it looks like we're getting like 193, oh no, not 193, but at least 200 damage per second, because we're attacking twice every second. Okay, slice and dice. See if we can maybe hit her before she can do it, and down goes the Void of Love. And we actually did so much damage that we made it disappear from the map. And down goes that nightmare. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, and we got a Cherub's wing. Okay, cool, I guess. I don't know what that does, but a bunch of levels, always nice to see. And there we go. Down goes that nightmare, and down goes... Oh, another cutscene. I'll be right back.
Nina Carino, are you all right?
Your Highness.
Get away from me!
You disappoint me, Queen of the Heavens.
Lord Shadar!
Shadar! Where is he?
Hear me, Queen of the Heavens.
Huh?
The power of your nightmare is as good as spent. Though you are a sage, it would seem you are all too human. Perhaps I was wrong to choose you as my representative.
Lord Shadar, I beg you, give me one more.
It is too late. Shorn of the power of your nightmare, what use have I for one such as you?
Queen Kulan! Huh? Kubla!
Ha! Sorry to keep you waiting.
Kubla!
I see. The dregs of Xanadu arrive. How amusing. I look forward to seeing how much of a fight you put up this time.
And with that, we found out Queen Kulan is actually a representative of the Dark Djinn Shadar. And she's been following every order of his, apparently. But also, apparently, I've been saying Kublai's name wrong. Apparently, it's actually Kubla, but honestly, I'm just going to continue to say Kublai since I've said it like that since, or when I originally played this game all the way back. So honestly, his name's Kublai to me at this point. And honestly, it sounds cooler than Kubla, honestly, in my opinion. Because it just says Ku and blah. And that doesn't sound cool. Kublai! Kublai the Sky Pirate! That sounds pretty cool, honestly, in my opinion. But let's see if we can maybe try and fix her heart. She shouldn't be close-hearted anymore, now that the nightmare is gone. So, let's see what we can do here.
Do you think Queen Kulan is back to her old self again? Kublai, how dare you? That base-born ruffian like you should presume to meddle in the affairs of a queen.
My apologies, Your Highness. I never did know my place, did I?
And the same goes for the rest of you. What business can your unruly kind have to do with one such as I?
Charming, isn't she? It looks like the Queen of the Heavens is still very much broken-hearted. Yeah, it definitely seems like that.
This looks like a job for you, lad. Can you do for the Queen what you did for Tangri?
Sure I can. I can mend her broken heart.
There's no doubt about it. What her high and mightiness is missing is a spot of love. And that's what makes the world go round, ain't it?
So it's love she needs, is it? Who do we know that's brimming with love?
If it's love you're after, I'm your man.
You what?
You heard me. No man has more love for a woman than I have for Kulan.
You love Queen Kulan?
Never.
He loves her. Now we know. Enough of this nauseating talk of love. The very word turns my stomach.
Thus speaks the fiery maiden I feel for. 'Tis music to my ears. Cranky, it must be love if he's happy taking that kind of abuse on the chin.
Yeah, what's the story between Kublai and Queen Kulan? I need to know.
Calm down, will you? Never mind that now. All we need to know is what Kublai has to share. All we need to know is that Kublai has to share some of that love in his heart with Queen Kulan.
Quite so. Have at it, lad.
Have at it, indeed. Okay, Kublai, we gotta take some love from you, bud.
If it's love you're after, look no further. No man loves more for a woman than I for Kulan.
I actually didn't expect you to say the same line over again, but let's do this.
We need a ladle full of love for the old pirate face. He's got flipping hearts in his eyes, the big softy.
Yeah, he does. Well, let's take his heart, and let's gain another piece of heart that we didn't have until now. And we're on the last one. We only need one more. I think it's, ambition? I think that's what the final one is, but you have obtained some love. The thing that makes the world go round. And there we go, we have it now. Thanks, Captain Kublai. Gee, that sure is a lot of love. That should be more than enough.
Now we just need to give old Kulan a lend of it. I'm counting on you, boy. Use want your magic to give her my love, and bring her back to me.
Okay, let's do this.
Curse you, Kublai. I have no need of your love from a base-born ruffian such as you.
You know the drill, laddie boy. Shovel that love her way, and she'll be right as rain.
Okay, let's try this. Give her a little piece of heart, and it's the only piece of heart in our locket, so let's do this. Send it right on into her, and hopefully it fixes her right up. And then we can finally have the final great sage of the game help us out. Since we've met every single other one. We've technically met Alicia. We've met Rashad. We've met the Emperor of Hamlet. We've met Markison. And now we've met Queen Kulan. So this is the final great sage of the game. So let's do this. But how? My heart. Kublai?
Your Highness, so you're back with us.
I spoke so harshly to you just now. Can you find it in your heart to forgive me?
Think nothing of it. 'Twas a pleasure to hear such rough and ready words from the mouth of a noble-born lady.
Pray do not mock me, Kublai.
I'm just glad Queen Kulan's not broken-hearted anymore.
Too right. I must say I'm impressed with the pirate face here. That's 2 servings of his heart we've helped ourselves to now.
You're right. It seems as if his love for the Queen is a little bit special. You call me Queen. I am unworthy of such a title. The skyborn kingdom of Xanadu was torn from the heavens and cast into the distant ocean. I could not protect my realm. And then I came to this town and broke the hearts of its people. Truly, I am no queen. But, Your Highness, you shouldn't be so hard on yourself.
Listen to me. The people of Xanadu saw you as a wise and just ruler. You carried out your duties both as queen and as sage, and trained countless wizards. Have you forgotten all the good you've done?
Kublai, what are you saying? May be true, but it does not excuse the harm I have caused. I have inflicted so much suffering.
Your Highness, we met the ghost of a lady in Hamlin, a soldier who once served you. She was one of the people who died in Xanadu, and she told us that so long as Queen Kulan was alive, there was hope for her people.
She spoke of me. She spoke of hope.
And look at around you. These people of this town may be broken-hearted, but at least they're alive.
Oh wait, no, it's her. It's the guard. I thought it was her talking for a second.
Your Highness, let us return this town to its former self. It may take time, but I know you can do it. You may not be queen any longer, but we still stand beside you. You are not alone, and who's to say you can't rebuild Xanadu?
Oh, Kublai, thank you. Thank you, everyone. You're right. I cannot give in to despair. I must become someone who can inspire the hope in others. That is my duty. You aren't the only great sage who was led astray. My father and Markison suffered too.
Yeah, and Oliver here helped them, just like he helped you. And now you're all fighting fit. The battle against evil can finally begin in earnest.
Wait a minute. There's something I've been dying to ask. I need to know how long something like this has been going between Queen Kulan and Kublai. I mean, in Queen and the Sky Pirate, it's so romantic.
Do you have to be so nosy? Kublai is known as the king. It's known as... If I can get this, that is. Kublai is known and feared as the king of the Sky Pirates, but there is more to him that meets the eye.
Quite right. I am a man of many talents. Being the fearless leader of a band of swashbuckling sky pirates is just one of them.
Kublai has also served as the commander of Xanaduvian Airborne Division, in which role he fought for Queen Kulan.
Avast, and I can speak for myself, you slack-jawed cur.
You were commander in Xanadu.
Indeed he was. Since the time in the Wizard Wars, Xanadu has avoided conflict. But neutrality cannot be maintained without significant military power. Kublai's forces formed part of that power.
Oh, I get it. The lowly servant who ended up falling head over heels, in love with the queen. That's a classic.
Swain, do you always have to be so blunt?
But it's true. I've watched over her since she was but a girl, and I can't say I don't feel for her, but I am mere soldier, and that's not can be done about that.
Gee, that must be tough.
But that was then. Things have changed.
Changed? Changed how exactly?
Did you not hear my words earlier? I'm queen no longer. There are no ranks or barriers to keep us apart.
Can it be? Do you truly mean?
I have to be quite clear. Please do not make me spell it out.
I...
Come on, Kublai, don't be so slow.
Flipping heck, man. Put us out of our misery, won't you? How many times are you going to make the poor woman say it? Still your chattering tongues, or I'll cut them off. You stand before the king of the sky pirates.
Yeah, sure, you big softy.
Alright.
Alright. Is this a cutscene? I don't think it is. Oh, no. The benevolent grace of the Queen of the Heavens' heart has unlocked a story in the Wizard's Companion. Okay, perfect. How the little girl became queen. Okay, it talks about Xanadu, apparently. Okay, cool.
The hearts of the people of Perdita have been restored. Young Nina, you must have been terribly afraid. I apologize most humbly for my actions. Do not worry, Queen Kulan. I am happy that you have become so kind and gentle. Everything in Perdita is so bright and happy now. We will never give in to Shadar. Your words are music to my ears. Truly, children, like you are the bearers of hope. The hope of the brighter future.
Let's see here, I gotta think of a voice. There's too many female voices to do, and I only have, I can only do so many vocal tones when it comes to that, because I'm not a girl whatsoever. So let me think of one real quick, because now I have 4 people to voice now, and this is getting a little much, honestly. There's too many people on screen, help.
We who are old enough to know the better choose the path of cowardice. All we wanted to do was to be free of fear, to be protected from the truth.
Well, once done is done, and all that. I just hope that the rotter Shadaw's not standing still or hanging around, waiting to pounce like.
I know what I must do. My duty is to protect the people of Perdita from Shadar. I vow to never let his dark despair engulf this town again. I will make amends for all I have done. Gracias, Your Highness.
Then it seems I have no choice. I'll throw in my lot in with you, Your Highness. We'll protect the puny village together.
No, Kublai. There are other duties to which you must attend. It is not only this town, but we must be protecting the dark pall of Shadar's despair. With your airship, you may travel freely around our world. Do you understand what it is that I ask of you?
I do, and that only too well.
No, but you only two just got together. Kublai, though we may be apart, we will always be together, as long as we share the same goal.
You're not wrong, Your Highness. You always did have a way with words.
Looks like everything's worked out then. Oh, but before I forget, there was a reason we came here, to the middle of nowhere.
I am aware of this. It concerns Mornstar, doesn't it? Yeah, we're trying to restore its power. We did manage to find the 3 magic stones, but even Marcuson couldn't reunite them with the wand. It was beyond Marcuson's powers, you say? How could that be? Please tell me more.
Yeah, let's definitely tell her more.
Well, we speculated that it might be because we brought Mornstar here from the past. A masked wizard who can manipulate time itself. I am most curious as to what this intentions could be. But I shall ponder that at my leisure. Our priority is to put a stop to Shadar's plans. I'll perform the required ritual without delay.
Tidy. Sounds like old Kulan knows what needs to be doing to get Mornstar back in one piece, eh? There's handy.
Now, young Oliver, I shall require some assistance in this undertaking. Are you willing to help me?
Sure, Queen Kulan. Just tell me what I have to do.
A fine response. The ritual must be performed outside. When you are ready, come and see me. I shall be waiting.
Okay, we could definitely do that. Okay, we just need to head outside and see what's going on with Kulan then. And this should be pretty much the end of this episode, because I'm gonna have to... It's gonna be shorter, but due to the fact that this chapter is, I thought it was gonna be only 1 episode long, it's actually gonna be a 2 episode long chapter. So I have to cut this episode, shorter because of the fact that technically it's split into 2 chapters, even though it's 1 whole chapter, it's 2 separate chapters in a way. But honestly, the reason why I'm doing this is so we can do the side quest only episode and just finish all the side quests that we have left over when we actually finish off the next episode. So the following episode, so episode 28, is going to be a side quest only episode, and it's going to be the final side quest we have. And that's going to be that we have no more side quests until the post-game of this game. So we're getting really close to finishing all the side quests. So that's definitely going to be the thing for episode 28. But due to the fact that we still have a good chunk of this chapter left, we're going to have to end the episode after this dialogue here. So let's do this.
May we begin the ceremony, Oliver?
Are you ready to begin the ceremony to make Mornstar whole again? Yeah, I am. Sure. Ready when you are, Your Highness. Let's do this. And I believe this is a... Oh, no, it's not a cutscene.
Oliver, do you know the spell named Rejuvenate?
Sure I do. It turns back the clock for objects to before they were old or broken.
Well, it is in my memory, retained within objects, that is being revived. Only the spell Breach Time allows time itself to be manipulated. Now I believe that Rejuvenate should be able to restore the magic stones to the state that they were in 15 years ago.
Oh, okay. Oh, I get it. That way, they'll be the same as Mornstar from 15 years ago. Huh.
Indeed. I will need to combine the spell Rejuvenate with the ritual required to reunite the stones with Mornstar.
Flipping heck. Wouldn't that be a bit of a stretch, even for you, your heavenliness?
It will not be easy, and I understand why Marcuson balked at the challenge, but I believe that I can do this for you.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Now, without further ado, let the ritual commence.
Okay, and I believe this is a cutscene, so BRB. And there we go, we've obtained Mornstar, just like so. And now we have the, technically, finally got our wand. And we no longer have a bunch of power stones in a random wand that has, well, it has a little bit of power, but it's not as strong as it could have been. Which now that we have Mornstar, we're going to be 10 times stronger than we were before. So, we finally have the legendary wand, although there's still a couple more wands we can get. Those are for the post-game, though, so those aren't... This is the final one for the main story, so other than that, we're actually at our final upgrade, technically, in a way, when it comes to the main story, that is. So, that's cool.
The ritual is complete. What you now hold is Mornstar in its true form. Please consult your wizard's companion. The wand's powers restored new pages, with new spells for you to use.
Oh, cool, okay. Healing Hand. Restores someone who teeters upon the brink of death to health. Okay. Hey, look who it is. It's, what do you call it? Swain's familiar in the bottom right there. That's kind of funny. When you or your companions have been grievously injured and healing touch is not enough, be sure to draw this rune. Healing Hand will grant you a clean bill of health to those who would otherwise be beyond hope. Its power means that it is not easily mastered, however, and it makes great demands on the caster. Nevertheless, this is a spell that no aspiring wizard should be without. Okay, Healing Hand. I'll definitely take that. Fortune's Fool. Trust in the fate, hope for the best. There will be times in your life when nothing seems to work, and the obstacles in front of you seem insurmountable. It is on such occasions, and only such occasions, that Fortune's Fool could be your savior. Of course, there is no other way of knowing what effect it will have. Indeed, it could be even harmful, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Okay, I don't know what the heck that means, but okay, I'll take it. And Unleash. Summon powerful beasts to do your bidding. Though powerful beings such as guardians cannot be kept as familiars in the same way as other creatures, this does not mean that their strength cannot be harnessed. This spell enables you to unleash the power of these mighty beasts upon your hapless enemies. Not every wizard is capable of, summoning such creatures, of course, and you must prove yourself worthy before you can call upon their aid. And that means we can actually use all those random stones we've gotten from all our boss fights in battle now. That means we can summon the Guardian of the Woods, the Guardian of the Golden Grove, the, let's say the, the big old jellyfish from, Mum's Tummy. That's gonna be pretty cool. So we got a bunch of things we can do now. We have so many spells now because of that. Unleash is like 20, or like 10 spells in one, because you can use so many different attacks and stuff. It's really cool. But let's see here. Jeepers, these spells look so neat.
The spell known as Unleash will prove you very useful to you, I am certain. Doubtless you have done battle with those creatures, known as Guardians, with whose poor hearts have been broken by Shadar. When you defeated them, you received certain gemstones, did you not?
That's right. They dropped them big jewels, ain't it, Ollie boy?
These gems are symbols of the Guardians' gratitude, and contain a part of their spirit and life force.
Jeepers.
By using Unleash, you can channel the energies which reside in the gems, and call upon the Guardian's strength in battle. With their power at your command, you'll be able to hold your own, even against Shadar.
Thank you, Your Highness. That sounds like it'll come in real handy. That doesn't sound too shabby, doesn't it, Oliver? Shadar would be quaking in his boots.
You are now better equipped to face Shadar in battle, but a serious obstacle stands between you and any such encounter.
Oh, here we flipping go. What is it this time?
Yeah, what is it this time?
Shadar dwells within the castle of Nevermore. It lies to the north of here, beyond the Miasma Marshes.
Yes, it does, and we need the Clarion in order to go in there. We've heard that all the way back at Alma Moon. That's how long it's been since we've heard about the Clarion, and we're finally gonna make it, because that's what we need in order to go inside the Miasma Marshes. Our technically final dungeon, since, technically there's two final dungeons. You have Shadar's dungeon, which is, Shadar's castle and Miasma Marshes. And then you also have the Ivory Tower, but when it comes to Shadar, this will be his final dungeons. So, let's do this.
Should a careless traveler be engulfed by the dark miasma, for which the marshes are known for, they will be lost forever. Wait a second, the miasma marshes,
What is it? You remember something about it? 'Cause I do. What is it, Esther? Have you heard of them?
It's something my father once spoke of. He told me of the mist, and it was so dark that no light could penetrate it. The miasma. He said that the only way to clear it was to call him the Clarion.
The Clarion? I remember you saying that we'd be the ones to play it again, Esther.
Yeah, the Clarion is a symbol of peace that was created by the three kingdoms of this world. Now, what was the rhyme? In Ding Dong Dell they carved full well that old Mamuni would, and bear it then to Hamlin to make it sound good. I am impressed by your knowledge, Esther. But then, you are the daughter of a great sage. It's just a rhyme I learned when I was little.
So if we give this Clarion a good honk, it'll clear us a path across the Miasma Marshes with it.
That is correct. And the first thing that you require to make the Clarion is holy wood. The old Mamuni wood. I think it's time we paid the Khalifa a visit.
Okay, we can definitely do that. And we got the achievement, Wonder Wand, which means we finally made Mornstar. And that means we have 9 of the achievements of the game, which is pretty cool. Although it's going to take a while to get every single achievement. There's some ones that you have to do every single mission and stuff, which we'll eventually get, because that's the whole point of those side quest only episodes, is to finish up all the side quests. And I'm trying to 100% the game in this series, like we did originally, so I'm going to try my best to try and do that. But if we don't 100% it, we're going to at least finish all the side quests and all the, main stuff. So, with that, we're actually done with Perdita for now. So, in the next episode, we're going to be continuing on with the Clarion, and finally making the Clarion. And once we're all done with that, in episode 28, we'll be finishing all our side quests, and we'll be all done with all of our side quests for the rest of the game until the post-game, which is really good. And so, with that, I'll see you all in episode 27. We're going to be finally making the Clarion, meeting the final nightmare of the game, and also seeing all the kings and queens of this world again. So, with that, thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.